Hello there. This is Kim Baker from horseandaroundstamping.com now. Just take note, Kim's Creative Corner has changed to horseandaroundstamping.com, so I'd love to see you over on my site. But today I have a gift card holder for you. And this kind of gift card holder has been around for a while, but I've changed some measurements and not all of them have this fun flap either. So, but I'm using the Berry Cute and the Walk in the Forest DSP along with the Berry Cute DSP. But you open it up and ta-da! Gift bag. Nice place to put your gift card. It's too fun. This was a big hit in my in one of my classes last year at Christmas time. So I decided to do another one of these for our blog hop. So at any rate, let's get started. I started with a piece of 5.5 by 10.25 pretty peacock, and I have scored it at 2 and at 6.25 so that it will fold with the flap. Okay, and so we added our DSP. Let me get my bone folder. You always think you have everything ready and then you're missing something. Okay, so our card is going to be landscape, and I started with the tree background, and that was 3.75 by 5.25. And if you go to my blog at horseandaroundstamping.com, I am going to have a PDF available for you that you can download and print if you'd like. But we just added that 3.75 by 5.25 piece on the bottom flap. Okay, and then the top flap is 1.75 by 5.25. I got off the camera last time. I was adding my adhesive runner. I just love this paper, and if you're wondering where it's at, because I missed it the first time, but it is on page 5 in our September to December mini, and it's our Making a Difference. So they donate $3 to support organizations all around. For every packet they sell of this paper, they donate $3. So it's kind of a nice little bonus to buying it. It's not like I wouldn't have bought it anyway because it's really pretty paper, but it's nice to know that it's going for a good cause. So okay, so we have those, and then inside, this is a piece of the Berry Cute, I believe is what it's called. Oh, I'm sorry, the Berry Christmas paper that is part of the Berry Cute suite. So that paper is, that measurement is 3.5 by 5.25. And the bears on both of those sets of DSP, they both fit the Berry Cute punch. So I love that it's dual purpose. But now this we're going to add up top because we're going to put our gift bag in. And I'm going to go ahead and make our gift bag now before we decorate the front of this card. Okay, so let's get our gift bag paper. I brought out my Simply Scored tool, and this paper measures 3 by 9.5, and I will have a template for you on that PDF that's going to be available to you. So yeah, it's 3 by 9.5. Okay, and we are going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 9 inches. And now on the 9-inch side, I just took my snips and I just cut a sliver off of that, because when we fold it in, that'll help the paper not to bubble up. So we can put our scoring tool away. All right. Oh, I forgot to score. On the short side, we need to score it. So we had scores. I think you can see it better on this side. We scored it at 1/2, 1, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 9. Okay. So then on the bottom of this, we want to score on the 3-inch side at 1/2 inch. Okay, now we're done scoring. Okay, and it's easier to see, of course, once you burnish your score lines. And I don't get too crazy with the DSP as far as I don't push hard on my scorer with my stylus, because it will go through the paper if you do. So you don't want that. But okay. So we are going I pushed it backwards. To go. So we go mountain, mountain, valley, mountain, mountain, valley is how that works. Okay. And then we need to cut these pieces out where we have the score lines. And you can see it better on the template. So these pieces that are shaded from the template are cut out. So we'll go ahead and do that. And like I said, I can see them better if I flip the paper over. And I find on this center one, it helps if you fold it in half, you can cut it easier. Okay, so then your piece should look like this, or like this. I want to use the striped side. I like the striped side for for the bag, that's what we did here. And this bag is a little longer. I shortened the measurements because I wanted it to be a little bit snug, a little bit more snug than this bag was. So I shortened the measurements on this bag. Okay, so when you put your bag together, you're going to push this in, and then this side goes in, and this will wrap around and tuck. We're going to glue that there. But first I wanted to show you an easy way to get your handles done before we glue this down. You press it together like it's glued together, and then bring in your Very Best Trio punch, and I'm putting it, I want this punch, the little rectangle, and I just take my bag to the edge of where that notch is. Can you see that? And put it all the way in, line up my edge of my bag with the edge of that notch. Okay, and I flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Push it all the way in, line up the edge of my bag with the edge of that notch, and punch. Now my bag handle openings are perfectly even with one another. Okay, so then I can open it back up to put my ribbon in without fighting that before. I guess how I learned that. So here I was with the bag, you know, and then trying to get the ribbon put in, which it's manageable, but it's a whole lot easier if you do it when it's flat. And all you have to do here is take your, I'm just using my glue dots, and I wrap string around my glue dots so they don't unravel. And I'm taking one glue dot and putting it right underneath each opening. I'm going to do just one side at a time. I have 4 inches of the Balmy Blue ribbon, and I'm just putting it through, sticking it down on the glue dot. Putting it through, sticking it down on the glue dot. And I'm going to use the end of my pick tool just to smash it down there so it's really good and stuck there. Okay, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Oh, I guess I need my glue dots down first, huh? So as I'm taping this, it's Friday afternoon, and it is gloomy and chilly here in Illinois. It's a perfect day to be in a craft room. Okay. So through the opening on the dot. Maybe through the opening. Always takes longer when you're on video, right? Okay, let's push that down into the glue dot. All right, now we're going to glue this together. And again, I have the long edge that has the 2 score lines squeezed together, and we're going to take this short edge here and just fold it on and glue it on there. So I just want to put some glue just on this strip, and I'm using the Tombow glue because it will give me time to work with it, and I can move it around to be sure that it's flat. I thought about tear and tape, but you know, once tear and tape sticks, it sticks. So we're just gonna fold that in. Give it a good press. And awesome, right? Okay, now I'm going to bring in my tear and tape. And I just want to tear and tape these bottom flaps here. On this 1/2 inch flap. I found that if I push my ruler against it, it makes a nice line and it doesn't tear unevenly. Sometimes I use my snips too, but this is easier. Cool, right? All right, now we can go ahead and put this in the center of our card before we finish decorating it. And all I did was took the protector off of my tear and tape just on one side, on the back side, and now I'm going to butt it up against my score line, but I don't want to go over the score line. Make sure you just butt it right up against it. And then we're going to take the protector off this front half, and we're just going to close the card. And ta-da! Pretty cool, huh? And now my gift card fits in there much more snugly. Is that a word? Snugly? Snug, much more snug than the last gift bag. See the difference? It's longer. But yeah, I really like that. So, okay, and now we can finish decorating. All I did was I used my Merriest Trees dies, and I cut some trees out of the Walk in the Forest paper, and I cut a bear out of it. And we're just going to add glue to the top of this tree because I want it to dangle off of that flap. Okay, and now we're going to take the little tree. I brought my bone folder in, and then I didn't burnish these folds, did I? It's so easy to get discombobulated when you're filming. Who am I kidding? I get discombobulated walking and chewing gum, so that was really no excuse, was it? But okay, and now I'm just going to put my other tree on top with Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to use the mini dimensionals, and I don't know if you've seen my tip and trick, but I put shipping tape on top of my dimensionals, the dimensional backings, the one that have the little tiny pieces, and then I can peel them all off and not find those little backing pieces all over my house. And I just use my Take Your Pick tool to pick them up. So that was one of my Tuesday tips of the day. And I also snip out my edges of that so that I can use that too. So many fun tips, right? Okay, I just stuck him over here. And now my punched bear from my Walk in the Forest paper again. I like that they made these bears brown, since the bears on the berry Christmas paper are polar bears, white polar bears. So I just popped him up on the corner here. And then this was driving me crazy that this was popping open all the time because, you know, there is that ribbon in there and your gift card will be in there. So I bought these little Velcro dots from Hobby Lobby because Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell any Velcro dots. And I just opted to stick one right under that flap. And that way I can close it, and whomever I'm giving this gift card to isn't handed an open card. And then I just stamped the sentiment in Pretty Peacock, and I used the Wonderful Thoughts dies to cut this out. It was the perfect size that I needed. And again, using my mini dimensionals, there. And then I finally got to use these. It has taken me forever to use these, and I don't know why I love them. They're the Adhesive Back Snowflake assortment, and they're so pretty. I guess I just kept forgetting that they were in my drawer, but anyhow, we're going to use 3 of them. There we go. And now we still need to do our greeting, which this is on a piece of 3 1/4 by 5 1/4 basic white. And I have taken the liberty to stamp it already because my main goal was to show you how to build this bag because it looks so intimidating and it's really not. But I'm going to put this there. Yep, and there you have it. A fun gift card holder. And the nice thing about this is it's universal. It can be for a man or a woman. It's not too foo-foo-y for a guy, you know. But anyhow, that is it. That's my gift card holder today. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you're on my blog, I'd love for you to leave me a comment, but I will have the PDF available on my blog at horseandaroundstamping.com. Thanks for watching today. Have a great day. Bye.